Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. So I'm here today with a halo smoky eye and two lip options for you guys, and I hope you enjoy this look and just keep on watching.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go stronger?
So I did my face first, and I took my foundation, my brow stuff, my concealer and powder, and go ahead and did that. And don't worry about the white spots under my eyes. I just baked today my under eyes because I wanted to include darker shades, darker eyeshadow shades. I do not always use lip primer, even if I should, because I have really oily eyelids. And if you are struggling with oily eyelids, a tip is to use eyeshadow primer, a good one. I also heard the Essence Stage Eye Primer is a really good one, but I did not try that out yet. So just take your eye primer you got at home. You don't need to go out and buy like crazy expensive eye primers. Just take the one you got at home and take some translucent powder or any powder you have at home. I just take my Trend It Up Expert Finish Powder and a little brush. Take my little Morphe B70 brush and I take some of the translucent powder from the lid, spread it onto my eyelids. This will make sure that the blending will be much easier and that the eyeshadow will not crease as fast into your little eyeball creases, or however they are called. I grab my Mercier Cashmere single eyeshadow, which I presented in my second video. I think this is one of my favorite shadows ever. It's a really nice crease shadow for any look, really. Some people do use bronzer as contour or something like that, but if you look at your face, the shadows on your face aren't brown. The shadows mostly are like purplish, grayish. So this tone, a tone like this, like a mauve gray tone, will mimic creases or shadows much better than brown bronzer will ever do. I take a big blending brush, a Morphe blending brush, and the shadow. I did a really soft smoky eye in the last video. It was a haul, a Beauty Bay haul, and I did a first impressions on the products I bought, and I did a really soft smoky eye, soft halo eye there. But today I wanted to do like a really classics halo eye, but with colors, and I also wanted to show you two lip options. The star of the show is actually Max. Oh my god. You can take any lilac-y, bluish shadow you own. Take some of the product on a brush. I have my Azuiva brush, a little Luxe Classic shader brush. I'm going to place the shadow in the outer corner of my eye and also in my inner corner, but not in the middle. You have to work really precisely with that, so just make sure that the middle of the lid is bare. Do not apply any product there. And I find a halo smoky eye suits a lot of eye shapes, because me personally, I have hooded eyes and I find it often difficult to achieve certain eye looks. You wanna go ahead and take a tiny brush. You just want to connect the both eyeshadows in the inner and outer part, but make sure you're not touching the middle. And if you have hooded eyes like I do, I would suggest go above your actual crease. Like my actual crease is right there, but imagine if I would put the color right there, no one would see that color. So I make sure that if I look straight ahead into the camera, I go a little bit above with the colors, so the colors are actually visible. I take my LORAC Pro eyeshadow palette and I grab the deep purple shadow. So just make sure you have like a darker shadow. It also can be a darker gray or even a black. And I grab a little pencil brush and the deep purple shade, and not too much of that. And I'm going to go over the same places, but not as sloppy. So now we have to work quite precise. You have to work a little at a time. The remaining product, what's left on the brush, put it into your inner corner, like that. I know this looks scary right now, but trust me, in the end, everything will look fine. Now you can see that there is clearly fallout. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I think this LORAC shadow palette does have a lot of fallout, and that's why I baked today, because I knew that there will be fallout, and I did my foundation first, so I wanted to make sure that I can swipe everything away after. If you want, you can do your eyes first and after that your foundation, so you don't have to bake. I take my MAC 217 and I go slightly, really carefully around the edges. And this is now important. Don't take the blending brush and go like crazy on your eyelids, because if you do that, the shadows will just go all over your lids and the inner part, the middle part of your lids will be covered with shadow. If you wanted to spread out the pigment, go on top of the darker purple. But I like the deepness of the colors, so I just go around the edges. Because if I would go straight on the color and blend it out, everything will be lighter. If you desire that look, then do so, but I just wanted to have the deepness. So that's what I'll do. It's just personal preference. I just go in the middle of the eyeshadow and connect the inner and outer corner with the remaining purple on the brush. I do not take some more of the dark purple. I'm going to grab this Slate shade from my LORAC Pro palette on a little precise brush and just fill in the middle. This shade is a little dark, so I'm just going to take the Nude shade also in this palette and to mix it in with the Slate. I create a lighter gray tone. If you watch my makeup tutorial and you don't own a nice silver or a purple, just mix shadows or use the shadows you own at home. You don't have to go and buy like a million products just to achieve the same look. I find that's quite not intense enough, so I'm going to take my finger. Now I take my blending brush again, the MAC one, and just again blend around the edges. Spritz some of my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray onto the brush. You can use water, you can use eye drops, you can use MAC Flux, yeah, MAC Fix Plus. And take some of the nude shade. Just like that. And then I take a blending brush, a clean one, and just go around the edges and soften everything once more. And then I take the brush I applied the purple shade with at the beginning, and I just blend around the edges. Take the this end of my beauty blender and go around this edge and make it a little sharper. So I have a little Essence Pigment, which is like a sparkly white. I just take some of the product into the cap. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks better. And I just take the little pointy brush again, the little pencil brush I picked the dark purple shadow with. I just go around the edges and deepen everything up a little bit, but I don't dip again into the shade. I just take whatever is left. Now I just take some of my powder. This is the colored one, my Trended Up colored powder one, and I just go under my eyes. Next is bronzer. I just take my NARS, as always, my NARS Laguna and MAC's Mocha blush. Okay, let's finish the eyes. Take again this purpley shade and apply it on the outer half and on the inner half. The dark shade again. I want to film some Valentine's looks like next week or the week after. Now next week is my birthday. I wanted to film a birthday get ready with me look. Make sure if you pick a shade that it won't be too dark. And I'm going to blend the shadows together with the Zoeva brush and the remaining product from the beginning where I started to apply work on the halo eye. Apply some of the glitter. Oh God, I'm afraid. Next is mascara. So as always, the duo Isadora Lash Sensational. This one is nearly empty, so I'm looking forward to switch out the mascara. But I have a really weird obsession, like I can't throw out mascaras if they aren't like so empty and so dry. I don't know what it is. So after that's done, I wanted to present you two lip options for the look. So the first one is a nude lip. I don't have the perfect nude shade, so I'm going to mix two lipsticks from MAC. It's Modesty and Creme the Nude. I just first take Modesty and pop it on my lips. If you have a nice nude you like to wear, just take the nude. You can leave it here if you like the look, but I'm just going to take a little bit of Creme the Nude and pop it into the middle of the lips to make them a little bit more plush and lighter. And last, I just take a little gloss. You don't have to, but I really wanted to pop a little gloss in the middle of the lip, so I take L'Oreal's lip gloss, pop it into the center of the lip. That's the first lip option. I think it's really nice and flattering. You can wear this look on like Valentine's Day, as I said, or something else. And the lip is like quite balancing because the eyes are deeper. But I also wanted to present you another look, which is a red classic lip. I think purple eyeshadow, there is something with like gray purpley eyeshadow and red lips that it's so flattering and looks so like glamorous and mysterious, and I really do like the looks, and I wanted to present you that. So the next lip I present is the classic red lip, as I said, and for that I take my Essence lip liner and number 10 Femme Fatale, and I'm just going to outline my lips with that. And then I'm going to blot my lips with a tissue paper, so there's not too much product on my lips. I did fill in my lipstick with a lip liner because I find that the longevity of the lipstick is like more intense if you do that with a lip liner. So if you're just going to eat and the lipstick is off, there will still be some lip liner on. I take my Lancome Rouge and Love lipstick in the color, it's just a number, it's 181N, and I'm just going to fill in my lips with that. So that's the final look, you guys. I'm really enjoying this red lip. I think it looks really glamorous and chic with the gray lilac-y halo eye, and I definitely would wear that for a night out or like dinner with my boyfriend or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I see you next time. Bye! But you can also do first, you also can do first your eye. No. My God, get yourself together. You can all, okay.